So how did you feel about making the winning goal?
Man, it was exciting, man. We're 3-3 second half. Actually, we're 3-1 starting second half. And well, our team stepped it up and we pressured. We made 2 goals in like less than 10 minutes. And I said there was like 5 minutes left. And I got a through ball on the side. I took the goalie and I tucked it, man. It was exciting.
What do you think about last week's game?
No, we did good first half. I'm telling you, we didn't pressure as much as we did second half, but we got out with the win. So, I mean, the results talk to itself.
What did you think about your coach's change?
I didn't expect it at first because I usually play center mid, and when he told me to go out wide, I was like kind of like shocked. But I knew he had like a plan under his belt, so I trusted his word for it.
How did you feel about your win in the game?
It was amazing. Great feeling. First win for the city of Las Cruces. It was awesome. Unbelievable. Great night. Loved every minute of it.
How did you feel about that yellow card you got early on in the first half?
It was a really dumb foul, but I didn't really let it get to my head. Just kept playing through the game, stayed focused, stuck to the game plan, and we were able to get that win.
How much pressure did it put on you?
Not too much. I just try to keep it in the back of my head. Just don't let it distract me from my game, and which it didn't. And I kept playing on.
How do you feel about getting the MVP?
It's great. It's a great honor. First game, first win, first MVP. It's amazing. I couldn't have done it without my teammates there.
How important was this game to you?
I mean, it was important for a lot of reasons. There's a lot of speculations in the air. People were getting their hopes up, talking before, and it just feels nice to come out with the victory.
How did it feel to play against your hometown, El Paso?
It felt good. It felt good to be home. It felt good to play against some of my friends in there. I was raised in El Paso, lived there for 15 years, but I was born in Cruces, so it's no biggie,
What position do you play?
I play holding mid.
What did you feel when the coach made change to push up in the game?
I felt he took advantage of their weaknesses. They were getting tired. They didn't have enough air. We had the numbers, we had the energy, the momentum, and I think it was a good call. I think that got us the victory.
What did the victory mean to you?
It was good. We represented Las Cruces well. It was a hard match. Big praises to Southwest. They're a great team, but there's only one winner.
What do you think about your season training? Did it help you and the team?
Yeah, I think it was a long preseason, approximately like 6 to 8 weeks of some two-a-days, waking up at 4:30 in the morning to come run over here, then weight sessions after that, and then practices in the afternoon. So, it all builds up, and it showed in the season opener.
Think it helped?
Yeah, I think it did. I think it built a solid foundation, and that's one of the reasons why I feel that we were victorious, especially in the last 20 minutes when we were still running like we were just barely coming out, and the other team was done.
Do you think the coaches are hard on you guys?
I think they can be, but I think it's because they see what we can do and they see how good we can be, so they just try to push us to be that and to be at that level that they see us play.
How were you able to control the game in the last 20 minutes, overpowering them and feeding the ball to your forwards and outside mids?
Yeah, well, like I said, the last 20 minutes were very crucial. I feel like we had a lot more conditioning, so it was easy for me to hold the ball and use my strength against the defenders who were kind of getting a little bit tired. So any ball that was fed to me from the midfield or from the defenders, I was able to hold so that the midfielders could come up and make plays to the outside, and that led to some goal-scoring opportunities and ultimately the winning goal.
How did you feel about scoring the first goal, and what did it mean to you?
It was pretty surreal, I would say that. I don't know. I thought it was offsides at first, personally, but it felt really good. To be able to be the first one to do that. Especially for how hard I worked on this project. It meant a lot to me and my family and my friends and the team. We all celebrated and it was pretty awesome.
What are your expectations for the rest of the season?
I think we're gonna win. I'm pretty confident in it. we're gonna push, work as hard as we can, and our goal is to win this league, and it's been that since day one. So I believe we could truly do it.
How do you feel about the game?
I feel we had some inconsistencies, but then we finished really strong. Therefore, we were able to, come up with a win.
What does the win mean for you?
The win, it's gonna definitely get us closer together as a team, and it helps as far as the guys' consistency and working harder as we go.
What were your thoughts on your league opener against El Paso?
Well, every time you play a rival in any sport, and El Paso is a rival in all sports, whether it be basketball, football, soccer. It's a game. It's a must-win game. You never want to lose those type of games. When it's a cross rival, those games are very important, and you got to win them. And especially being that it's our home opener at home, we preach victory stays at home, and it was very important for us to win that game. For not only for our players but for the fans, and it was big for the city of Las Cruces.
What did you think about being down in the second half 3-1?
Well, being down 3-1 in the second half is tough to come back from. I thought Southwest kept playing possession very well. They attacked the open space, and they were able to put 3 goals in the net. The last 20 minutes of the game, we decided to make some changes and some tactical changes there that worked to our advantage, and we just started playing good soccer there towards the end, and we were able to get behind their defensive line and put the ball in the net, and essentially our conditioning, our preseason, everything came together, and we were able to pull the victory. 4-3 is a good win for us.
What does this victory mean to you and this team?
Well, it's big. It's a big victory. It builds confidence. It builds chemistry. For the first time, for the last 3 months that we've been training, we finally came together as a team, and to have the win, and just not any win, but a win like this, a comeback win that showed a lot of character from our players is very important going forward in the season. It's a long season, and you always want to start off with the victory, and that was very important for our boys to get the win with all the hard work that they put into this program.
What are your expectations for the rest of the season?
Well, obviously we want to keep developing, we want to keep improving, and of course we want to keep winning, and we know that all games aren't the same, and sometimes you have good games and you play well, but sometimes the ball just doesn't go in the net and we end up losing. But if we can stay focused and stay somewhere in the middle of the table and not peak too early in the season and reach our peak towards the end in the second leg, I think we'll be in good shape to make a good run for the playoffs, and that's what we want to do. We want to get in the playoffs, and then it's a whole new game from there.